Hi there, Amy Starr here. And in this video today, I'm just going to talk about short form video and how we never actually know what's going to resonate with our audience. And so why it's important to continuously put your content out in front of your audience so that they can decide what they like and what they don't like. So if you've been doing short form video for any length of time, you've probably seen some of the differences, especially if you're posting across different platforms. You've probably noticed that all of the algorithms are different and the way that your audience responds on different platforms is completely different from one platform to the next, even for the same exact video. So the more I do short form video myself, the more I'm learning about these things. And like I always say, marketing is always an experiment. A lot of times we think that we know what our audience is going to resonate with. We think, wow, I just created this masterpiece and this is going to go viral, or, it's going to get a ton of engagement on social media, and crickets. And other times we create something that we don't feel that excited about, or we're not sure if it's good. And we put that out there, and that's the thing that ends up going viral, or that's the thing that ends up getting a ton of engagement. And I just had this happen yesterday. So, it's not the first time I've had it happen, but it just happened. And I was just looking at some of my stats. And so I just wanted to shoot this video to share this with you, to prove to you that it's important to get out of our own way and just continuously put ourselves out there, regardless of the way we judge our content, because we are not really the judge, right? The marketplace and our audience is really who has the ultimate say about the way it's going to be received. Okay, so let me give you some examples in my own short form videos from some recent videos that I've created so that I can show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so let me give you an example first of a video that I made that got a lot of exposure on one platform, but kind of fell flat on the other platforms, just so that you can see how this works. And this is why I always say that it's important to repurpose your short form videos across all of the different platforms that we can put them on, because they land differently on different platforms, and each of the platforms has its own algorithm. So the algorithm isn't going to push it out the same on every single platform. And so if your goal, as it probably is to get in front of as many people as possible, as many of your target audience members as possible, then because it only takes a few minutes to do the additional work to get it, once you create the video, to repurpose it on multiple platforms, it makes sense to put it in front of the people on all of these different platforms, because some people hang out on some platforms and not others, and because the algorithms are different. It's also just going to be received differently by the different audiences on the different platforms. So let me show you what I mean. So here's a video that I posted 3 weeks ago on YouTube. On all of the platforms. You can see on YouTube, it got 32 views on YouTube Shorts.
Most people aren't.
And you can see it got 3 likes and 2 comments. Okay, so that's the level of engagement that it got on YouTube. Now, if we come over to TikTok, you can see it got 264 views, and it got 16 likes, 0 comments, and 1 person saved it. But now if we come over to Instagram, you can see it got 10,800 views. So the algorithm pushed it out to a lot more people on Instagram, and you can see it got 187 likes and 12 comments. So completely different on each platform, and it's all different people. So even though the one on YouTube was put in front of a lot less people, a lot fewer people, these are still people, right? And we can always look, we can look at our stats too to see if the video gained us subscribers on our channel and so forth. So if it is, even if it's not getting thousands and thousands of views, it's still worth it to have it on your channel if it's generating any type of result for you. So this is just an example of some of the differences that happen across different platforms. Okay, so let me give you an example, 2 examples of a couple of things that happened yesterday. So yesterday, I created a piece of content where I received something in the mail that really touched me, And so I just created a quick piece of content to share about simple acts of kindness. Okay. So this what I'm going to share has multiple lessons to keep in mind. Number one, so my main niche is about helping people build businesses online and marketing and affiliate marketing. However, I'm always sharing other parts of myself, myself playing the guitar, myself just sharing something inspiring or entertaining. There's lots of different types of content that we can share. We don't have to be all business all the time. And so when something touches me or inspires me, I often will just create a quick video about it to share it, because I figure if it inspires me, maybe it'll inspire somebody else. And that's my goal, right? So yesterday I got this beautiful piece of mail from a friend of mine in Colorado who, because he knows that I really miss the fall because I live at the beach. I live on the coast in North Carolina and we have palm trees here and we don't have fall to speak of. And I really miss the fall because I grew up in a place that has fall, and I lived in Colorado for 25 years and there's a beautiful fall there. And now I live at the beach in North Carolina. And although there's a lot of great things about living at the beach, one of the things that I miss is fall. And a lot of my good friends really know this. And so yesterday when I got the mail, I had all of this mail that was like stressful mail, like insurance policy stuff and like bills and whatever. And in the mix with all of that was an envelope with a return address from one of my friends in Colorado. And when I opened it up, there were fall leaves in the envelope. No letter or anything, just a bunch of leaves. And it just really warmed my heart. And it moved me to tears, actually. So I created a quick video about it and I put it out as a short video on all the platforms. And when I was putting it out, I was like, I don't know if anyone's going to care about this. Like maybe I'm silly that it made me so emotional when I opened it or whatever. But I thought there was a good message in it because he made my day by doing that. And so my message was never underestimate the power of a small act of kindness. And I just put it out there, right? And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this is probably not my best work, or I don't know if anyone's going to care. But the result spoke for itself, because again, the marketplace is really the only judge, and all the platforms are different. So let me show you what happened on the different platforms. Let me also preface this by saying that my experience with YouTube Shorts has traditionally been that I don't get as much bang for my buck on YouTube Shorts. A lot of people swear by it, but the YouTube Shorts algorithm doesn't really push my videos out in front of a lot of people. A lot of my videos have gotten like 12 views on YouTube, where they've gotten thousands of views on Instagram. So YouTube Shorts is not my favorite Shorts platform. However, I continue to just put my stuff there because the video is already created and I figure I might as well just put it on as many platforms as possible, like I spoke about earlier. So let me show you what happened with this piece of content from yesterday. Okay, so here it is on Instagram. So it got 170 views on Instagram, 4 likes, 5 comments. And then over on TikTok, here it is. It got 199 views. And it got 20 likes and 7 comments on TikTok. So a little better than Instagram. Okay, and then over on YouTube, you can see it got over 1,000 views on YouTube. I just want to share. And it got 71 likes and 13 comments. So this is one of my best performing Shorts videos on YouTube. And I've seriously been thinking about throwing in the towel with YouTube because look at this. Like my last video got 13 views. The one before that, 75 views. I guess the one before that did okay with 664 views. But again, the algorithms on all the platforms are different, and the algorithms just behave differently depending on the day, depending on the video, depending on the time of day. There's so many different variables that go into it, so we just never know. But for the most part, my shorts, 33 views, 81 views, 32 views, nothing astronomical. So YouTube Shorts is not my favorite platform, but yesterday this video got over 1,000 views. So let's look at the stats for this. So here are the stats for this video. So you can see it got 1.1 thousand views, 1,000 more than usual, right? Because usually my YouTube shorts get like under 100 views. So this got a lot of traction on YouTube. And, you know, you saw it had like 70 something likes. So people were engaging with it. And I gained 2 subscribers on my channel from this video. So I would say that's a win on YouTube, although it didn't perform as well on the other platforms. And here's the thing, I almost didn't even put this piece of content out there because I was like, who's going to care? But, you know, again, 71 people gave it a thumbs up and I got 13 comments. And the comments, you guys have to see these comments. Just heartfelt comments. That's so sweet. Fall and autumn is so beautiful and I understand why you miss it. God bless you all and anyone who reads this. So cool. I always love it when I get something different in the mail. Here's my favorite one. My wife died from cystic fibrosis in Tennessee. Our daughter moved to Pennsylvania and our son I left behind at U of Tennessee, Knoxville as I moved to San Diego. My son mailed me leaves from the Smokies. My daughter leaves from the Allegheny Mountains. I cried. I miss both, my children and the Smokies, but I'm so proud of my children and who they've become. Their mother was a Christian counselor and left us with many tools to work with. People thought our little family was strange, but I think we've always been healthy for talking about stuff. I loved getting this comment so much. So not only did my friend James make my day when he sent me those leaves, but then having this interaction with this person who lost his wife and is sharing about how his children sent him leaves, like this was like so meaningful to me. So it made me so happy that I published this piece of content that I was considering not publishing. And so I just hope that you're, and we went back and forth a couple times too, but I hope this is helping you to see, like, this is how we build relationships with our audience. We don't have to be all business all the time. Like, this had nothing to do with business. It didn't have a call to action or anything, but I was able to have some meaningful conversations with my audience members. And I even got a couple of subscribers on my YouTube channel from it. So that's amazing. Another thing to keep in mind is that I just posted this video yesterday. So all of the results that I've shown you so far are things that have happened in less than 24 hours. So we don't know if the video is going to continue to gain momentum or if it's going to fizzle out. That's still yet to be determined, but that's pretty good results for under 24 hours, including a couple of subscribers on my YouTube channel. The other thing to keep in mind is that sometimes we can post a video that we think fell flat and then it can pick up momentum later. So this is another thing that just happened yesterday for me on Instagram. So I have this video on Instagram that up until yesterday only had about 200 views on it and, you know, a couple of likes, and that's it. And then all of a sudden yesterday, I started getting all of these notifications from Instagram saying so-and-so liked your video, so-and-so liked your video. And it was all for this one particular video, this video right here. So in one day it went from, and this is a video that I posted 3 weeks ago. And so in about 3 weeks ago, and so, or 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. And so in that amount of time, it was just sitting there at about 200, you know, like most of these videos have like 200 and something, about 200 views. So it was like that. And then all of a sudden yesterday I started getting all these notifications and it went from 200 to 1,729 and then 78 likes and 2 comments all of a sudden, weeks after I posted it. So this is just a good example that I wanted to share with you because sometimes people feel like, well, my video isn't responding or isn't getting a lot of engagement. People aren't receiving it. Well, I'm going to delete it. Don't delete your content. You want to keep your content out there. We never know when it's going to pick up momentum, and it can really help your channel if it does that. And we just have no way of knowing if it's going to do that. So this is a perfect example of a video that did this. And this is a video that I didn't even talk in this video. It's just me driving and I put words up on the screen and that's it. It's, I think, 7 seconds long or something like that. And so now this video has 78 likes. It was posted on October 8th And yesterday was the 24th. So all of a sudden, it didn't get a lot of traction on October 8th, but weeks later, all of a sudden, it started getting all of these likes and all of this engagement. And so, again, another reason to just leave your content up. Don't ever start to doubt your content and think nobody's engaging. The algorithms are just strange, to say, for lack of a better word. We don't know what's going to happen with these algorithms. And again, they're all different on all of the different platforms. But I just wanted to give you an example of what can happen later, if you just give your videos a chance. So it's important to put your content out there, even if you're not sure if it's good, because you are not the end all judge. It's the marketplace, it's your audience that's going to decide how they want to receive your content. And also to be consistent. If you're consistently putting your content out there, you're going to not only build rapport with your audience, you're going to build trust with your audience because they're going to see that you're in action and that you're consistent. But the more consistent you are, you're also going to get better and better at whatever skill you're being consistent with. So in the case of short form videos, if you're creating short form videos every day and just putting them out there regardless, you're going to just get better. You're going to get better at shooting videos. You're going to get better at coming up with ideas for videos. You're going to get better at editing videos. You're going to get better with writing the captions and doing the calls to action and all of it. You're just going to get better at it and quicker at it. And this is one of the goals that I personally have in my business, is to just consistently put these videos out, these short form videos. And I've noticed how much faster I'm getting at it, and how as I do it more on each of these platforms, I learn something new about the platforms and I'm getting quicker at editing. And so that's another really good reason to be consistent, because we're honing in on our skill. We're becoming a master of our skill. So it's important to be consistent. It's important to put your content out into the marketplace, even if you think nobody is listening, even if nobody is engaging. We just don't know when that video might gain momentum or which video is going to be the one that puts you on the map. So just get your content out there and just keep practicing. Marketing is all about practicing, doing things over and over and getting better and better at them. If you would like more training on short form video specifically, I have an entire training on this topic that you can actually access for $1 inside of our premium membership. So I went through, over the course of a 4-day training, I went over how to use short form videos to generate leads and sales in your business on TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Pinterest as well. And so I went over how to learn the basics of the technology and how to create the videos, how to put text on the videos, how to find the music, all of that stuff. I have a little cheat sheet for you here too. I have learn the different types of videos that you can make on the short form video platforms. So I talk about how to create videos where you're talking, videos where you're not talking, where there's just text on screen, where your face isn't even on the screen, how to use other people's voice in your videos to get a message across, all these different types of videos that you can create. So that's what we went over on day 2. On day 3, we talk about how to create a video and then repurpose it across 5 different short form video platforms. Like I've been talking about today, every one of these platforms has a different algorithm. So we want to make sure that we're taking that piece of content that we've already taken the time to create and getting it out on as many platforms as possible so that we can get it in front of as many people as possible. And because we don't know where it's going to, succeed or not. And then on day 4, we're going to go into how to generate leads and sales from your short form videos, because that's the ultimate goal, right? When you're using these short form video platforms in your marketing, you want to be able to use them to generate leads and sales. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. There's also some bonus videos down here done by my business partner where he shows you how to do some cool stuff using third-party apps for video editing if you don't want to just edit inside of Instagram and TikTok and so forth. So this is an amazing training that you're going to get access to. We have a trial that you can do for just $1, and I'm going to leave a link to that below this video so that you can easily access that and give it a shot if you would like access to this. And also inside of that $1 trial, you're not just going to get this training, you're going to get access to a ton of other training on all kinds of other marketing strategies. So maybe you want to learn how to do Facebook Lives, or maybe you want to learn how to do YouTube. There's training on all kinds of different marketing strategies, paid marketing strategies too, solo ads, all kinds of stuff. We have a whole library of marketing strategies in there, just like this training. And you will also get access to all of our live masterminds. We have 11 live masterminds that happen every single week. And 6 of those are on Zoom, where you can actually jump on every day, Monday through Friday. We have a live Zoom mastermind where you can jump on and watch over the shoulder of a 7-figure earner who's doing his daily marketing and watch what he does and learn by, the different marketing strategies. And it's amazing. We have, the leaders of our company in there teaching exactly what they're doing in their marketing. And then every Monday night, we have a live mastermind for our premium members where we bring out a couple of different people from our community who are generating really good results that week. And they come out and they share exactly what they're doing, exactly what their marketing strategy is. And this is all included in our premium membership. So I recommend grabbing that trial, going in, taking advantage of all of the training that's in the back office, jumping on as many live masterminds as you can during your trial period to see what we have going on here. Soak up as much of that knowledge and wisdom as you possibly can. Use it in your marketing. And then if you like what you see, you can continue your subscription and hang out in our community with us longer than the trial period. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'm always happy to answer your questions. I'm here for you. I hope to see you in our community, and I will see you in the next video.